So what I found is I have always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and I started as an entrepreneur. And as life gets a bit hectic, I had actually worked myself back into a job, and then it merged into a corporate type of environment, which didn't suit my personality. And I've always had a creative component, which I've never been able to express in that environment. So moving out of it was an opportunity to work with my sons who have similar creative aspirations, and we've all got different strengths, so it was an advantage. And creating a business that becomes a legacy, that it outlives us. In essence, it actually started out as a mechanism to say, here's a side hustle, let's put something together that can pay for the student loans and give them an easier start to life, but it's turned into something a lot bigger. Our business is Metal Art Café. We specialize in anything from house numbers to metal wall art, corporate signage, to beautiful clocks. So what I enjoy about the design is we literally taking something from a blank canvas and we're actually turning it into a finished product. We put the design together, collaborating with a client to see if that's what they like, and then actually taking that particular product from the blank canvas all the way into a final product, and actually seeing the joy on a customer's face when you've taken that idea and you've turned it into something physical and tangible. So if you like a particular football team, if you're into nature, if you're into something contemporary, we can design the actual artwork. If you want it just as wall art, great, you can have it as wall art. If you want to add a new dynamic as a clock, we can do that. I'm historically not known for somebody that's ever on time, so there's a bit of irony on liking clocks. Even though you sometimes know the time, you're always attracted to look at a clock to actually just verify or validate what time it is and where you are at any time of the day. The thing that appeals to me about a clock is you can take any metal artwork, whatever your preference is, and you can actually just add that extra element, that extra layer. So the puzzle piece design is one of our favorite designs. We've termed it missing pieces. The idea of it is it speaks to people because it almost symbolizes your journey through life. So life starts like a puzzle with all the pieces apart, which you obviously have to assemble. So missing pieces is essentially a stage in your life where you haven't quite got everything together. There's still a couple of pieces that still have to be added on, but it reminds you that we're still going on that journey, and the missing pieces almost symbolizes that there's some components that you still have to put together to actually get to the end of your journey. So if you want to buy a clock from us, just head on to metalartcafe.co. Obviously there's a variety of products we do. Just head on to our oversized clock section and you can actually see what we have on offer. So you can actually choose a design, and from the design you can specify your size and color, and we will actually take the order. We will manufacture your clock from scratch and actually ship it off to you, typically within about 10 days. If a client wants a customized clock, it typically takes a little bit longer. We normally give about 2 to 3 days to actually get the design completed. We collaborate with our customer and then we follow the same process. Once we've established what the clock dimensions and the size and the coloring is, we then basically put it into the exact same process.